This will be episode 13 of me documenting my journey to profitability trading ES futures using order flow. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how we did this week. If you guys are enjoying this series, give me a like and subscribe if you haven't, if you want to continue to see my journey to profitability. I'm documenting this because I hopefully be able to fast track someone else's journey who is maybe just starting trading or has been trading and whatever. So this week, we had a terrible start to the week and a great end. So if you weren't here before, basically I had a free reset from Top Step, so I was trading 4 contracts, and this is from that. So as you can see, I only traded 2 days on this account, and I awful day on Monday of basically 2 weeks ago, and then Tuesday I literally make the same errors that I was making on Monday. I made the same errors pretty much on this last Tuesday. So I blew the account, and then as you can see, I got a new one, and this is what we are at now. So I'll pull up my 153,670. The reason why this number is a little smaller, so it's actually kind of embarrassing. So on my Friday trade, I manually closed it through using this sell button right here. Took the last contract off, basically, is what I'm saying. And I had a stop order that was all the way down here, and it was left open as an open order. So I left my computer and I came back. Thank God, honestly. So yeah, I left my computer and I came back to an open position with one contract. Thank God it went into like $200 of profit. But yeah, so if this is a little discrepancy, that's why I just didn't even want to add it, because I didn't want it to affect these metrics up here, because it wasn't a trade I intentionally took. That's what happened. All right, so yeah, we had a good week. Now we're gonna start with Wednesday. So our only entry on Wednesday was a long position 4 minutes after the open, and we had 3 contracts and we stopped out for break even. So let's see what we saw here. So it looks like we swept the pre-market low and then immediately reclaimed into our key level, and then on top of that I noticed a CVD divergence. And yeah, so today it looks like I was anticipating a slow grind upwards, which is, I mean, it was kind of volatile, but it wasn't the slowest. This is a 15-minute candle. We entered along on this candle right here, and then we come up about 11 points, and then we stopped out. So yeah, that was tough, but it's better than a loss. So yeah, I should have scaled 2 contracts out whenever I hit like 10 points, which is what I'm supposed to do according to my personal rules, and I didn't do that, so I paid the price and had a break-even trade. Thursday we had 2 entries, and let's just go to this. So the first one was a loss. I remember this. What's interesting about this trade is that, so I don't ever do limit orders when I enter positions. I only market order, and some people will say that's bad. That's just what I do. And I believe, yeah, it was at 5543, so that would have been up here. And what I was expecting was, I was actually thinking that this pre-market high was going to hold. I was wrong, and I should not have made a limit order. That was literally a first. Anyway, stop out literally immediately, and then we swept VWAP, which is this pink line, and we reclaimed above it, and I entered on the wick at 5540.50, so that's right here. And then we get a nice rally for 11 points. Let's see if I scaled out of this one. I did scale out of this one, so I took 2 off at 552, which would have been right here. So I took 2 off right here, and then I took the last one off. It looks like we went above it, and I saw, yeah, I actually remember this trade. So we basically took the high a day out, and then immediately after sweeping high a day, we had some selling come in, and I didn't like it, so I just decided to take it off for a solid dub. Can't complain about that. But yeah, so that was our Thursday. And by the way, I didn't show you our Thursday plan. Whoops. So our plan for Thursday was to use balance range rules, and we were basically using the same level, 5523 to 5533, as the day before, to make the same judgment. We basically had the same plan as our Wednesday plan. So Friday, we come out of this range here overnight. Holy fuck, give me another voice crack. So on Thursday, we come out of our balance range, And our pre-market plan on Friday was price has broken outside of balance range. Oops, I'll show you guys. Price has broken outside of balance range to the upside. We didn't want to be the first to sell. We were looking to long on some sort of pullback, and we were basically watching 5558 to 5548 as the top of range to get tested to enter a long position. And then if we broke that range, we were going to focus on short setups. So this is another early entry I took this week, and I normally don't like entering like anything earlier than 15 minutes of market open. But the reason I entered was because, so I actually have my key levels from Friday still marked out. So these highlighted blue lines are our key level, 5548, 5558. And pre-market, we basically sold off into this level. And then you can see that when the market opened, we went down here and tapped our 5548 area just by the tick pretty much, which also aligned with the previous session close. And I immediately saw some buying come in, and we didn't like this area down here. So I decided to take a stab at it long because it was at my key level. And then on top of that, we had some confluence. So I'm going to show you guys my screenshots, which I forgot to do with my other trades, but I'm not going to go back and do that. So this is what the book looked like. You can see it is zoomed out a little bit, but you can see a small little CVD divergence happening here. Bid gets filled here, or pulls. I'm not really sure, honestly. I can't see that. But either way, we come into this price range down here, break out of it for a brief moment, and then we come right back up into it. CVD divergence, VIX was dead, and it was at my key level, so I decided that I was going to take the trade. And what I did was I entered at 5540. That's not it, my bad. I entered at 5549.75, and I was using the previous low as my stop. So I had a so I had a 2-point risk, and I was targeting the high a day and then the supply level, which was at 5578 this time. Now I actually took two off at high, or no, actually I think I took two off at 10 points or 9 points even, and then the last one was at high day right here because I wasn't trying to risk it. But looking back, I probably should have just waited for like a red 5 minute to close or something, because we could have gotten an extra 10 points or something out of that. But either way, it was a great trade. Can't complain with a 7R trade. So that was that for the weekly total of 3,460. Now that would be disregarding our shitty day on Tuesday, but this is a new account, so we just got to start fresh. So yeah, this has been the best 3 days in a row we've had since I started documenting my journey on YouTube, which is kind of funny to me. Why I think that is because we were strictly trading with our plan, and if it wasn't at a key level, I was not taking it, and if there was no confluence, I was not taking it. And it was just, I think, being selective. Now it's interesting because I don't like taking early entries after market opens, but this week we had 2 entries that were early, I think, and that one was at 8:34, early entries, and they both worked out right away. So I might just, and they were both at key levels, which is why I took them. I didn't just take them. If price wasn't at a key level, I would not have taken those trades. But I think that this week I've just been better about being disciplined with my entries, and honestly, the fact that price has been at a key level when market opens probably worked in my favor. I can't complain with the P&L this week, and hopefully next week. I'm only going to be trading Monday and Tuesday next week because I'm going on vacation with my family. So we'll hope for a good Monday and Tuesday. Leave me a comment if you're on the same journey as me, or if you're already profitable. Love some insight and whatnot. Yeah, like this video and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.